This week, we're headed to a state that's filled with corn, cows, and big old bucks. That's right, we're heading to Nebraska. We've been hunting Nebraska for several years now with our good buddy Blaine Gibbons, and it has, without a doubt, become one of our favorite trips of the year. Not only is it our favorite because of all the big bucks Blaine has running around, but also, whenever we all get together, it's nothing short of a good time. Get ready, Nebraska, the bearded buck's coming.
Down in the field right there.
Well, it wouldn't be a deer season for us without going to Nebraska. Last year we went with the Sharps to hunt with Blaine, and it was absolutely insane. In just 2.5 days, we filled 5 of our tags. Even though the Sharps couldn't make it this year, we're still expecting to have one epic week with a ton of action. And as a bonus, we're also taking Blaine's son Adrian out in hopes to get his first whitetail ever. So with a ton of hunting to do and just a week to do it, let's get to it. Better than last time. We actually have all of our luggage this time. We just need the guns and then to camp, see Blaine and old Milo, and we don't hunt till Saturday, so we got tomorrow to sort of scout, go over to the property, hang out, and we will stop for a peanut butter burger. We have to.
Peanut butter burger, that's what we do.
It's 3 times nicer than it was last time. Last time we came out these doors, and it was about -20. On the road we go. Come on, come on. Okay, full set of wheels. Turn it into a manual. This thing's gonna touch you in the gas and brake, Mike.
No, if you're driving. Get it out of your system. I should have a helmet on.
Is there airbags up there? There's probably like 6 of them.
I am thoroughly disappointed with you guys. I thought we'd have at least 20 degrees or something here.
Not yet. Tonight, later tonight it will be.
Great to be back, man. Milo, how you doing, buddy? What do you got there?
That's your present.
That is nice of you.
I say tomorrow we'll get up, get down to the ranch, send probably Austin and Tyler.
Are we getting up early?
Yep. Yeah, kind of. How early
It's
do
a
you want to get up?
non-hunting day, and we're drinking a couple beers today. Yeah, buddy.
Well,
Noon. We get out around noon.
Okay, we get up.
Oh, right there.
Right in front of me, I'm gonna say it.
But you have to go eat, okay?
Yeah. You know what time it is? It's 20 after food time. It's time to eat. Miles.
Yeah. Here in a minute, there's gonna be a buck or something that walks out of this tree line.
That's on the other opposite side of the
Like
irrigation?
in that shaded area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I seen his butt going through the trees. It's getting close.
Oh, we're out here this morning doing a little scouting. Tomorrow is officially the first day of rifle here in Nebraska, and you know we got here a day early. It's nice to come out here and do a little scouting to just sort of see the property again. You know, we love coming out here. We separated this morning. Dad's out maybe trying to find a muley or two, and Milo and I are out here scanning these big fields trying to find a whitetail. But man, it's gonna be an awesome week. There's deer absolutely everywhere.
So we spent the rest of that morning glassing a bunch of fields trying to figure out exactly what these deer were doing so we could come up with a solid game plan for the start of rifle season.
We're live.
To catch all the crazy behind-the-scenes action from the bearded buck, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
That was nice. Oh man, I'm doing great. I'm excited. Nebraska, our home away from home. Where's our man Milo? Oh no, there he is.
All right, good luck. I don't think we won't see each other again, huh?
Good luck.
Blaine,
Aim
till lunchtime.
Aim small, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Lunchtime, we'll see you.
Yep, we'll see you lunchtime.
So the way Blaine's property is set up is he has a mule deer side and a whitetail side. The mule deer side is full of wide open prairie that these muleys love to run around in, where the whitetail side is filled with beautiful draws with big timber. Now obviously these are wild animals and they're gonna go wherever they feel like going. So while I'm set up for whitetails in a ground blind on one side of the property, Dad, Blaine, and Adrian head out to the other side of the property to chase muleys. But if they happen to come across the whitetail first, it's game on for Adrian. And that's exactly what happened.
Well, we're on the mule deer portion of the property where we usually just see mule deers, but we just spotted a nice whitetail. We're gonna try and get Adrian on his first buck. We gotta make a little bit of a stalk here on it. It's going down. We're hoping the wind's right on it, but we're gonna make a move right now. Yeah, he hopped over right there, so let's just make a move. We come close on Adrian's first deer right there. It's a really nice buck. Came over on this side of the fence and we think it might have been bedded. We got past him, the wind really turned on us, so he crested this hill, jumped the fence. We're really familiar with that canyon on the other side, so we have an idea we can make another play on that deer, so we're gonna get back over there and try him.
Well, we were able to get back on that buck for Adrian, but unfortunately, he saw us before we saw him. Even though we were able to get him stopped, Adrian wasn't able to get himself and the gun steady enough and did a responsible thing and decided not to take that shot. And even though we were disappointed that Adrian wasn't able to take a shot at this buck, we were all very impressed with him that he made the decision that he made. And with plenty of more deer out here, we know we'll get him on another one. And meanwhile, Austin is covered up with deer on the other side of the ranch.
Right there, see him in the middle.
doe down there, dude. He's locked down. We would shoot that deer. He's far. There's 320 right there. There he goes. He's going to push that doe, I think. That was a pretty good deer. You know, he was probably 350 yards away and he looked good in the binos. He just went down to the bottom. He was hooked to that doe like glue, man. He was just following her everywhere she was going. But he was a good deer. I mean, being the first day, I don't know. They say you don't pass up on the first day what you shoot on the last day, but that was a dang good deer. I'd definitely like to get a better look at him for sure.
This segment is brought to you by Vortex Optics. Vortex, the force of optics.
Well, the first morning here in Nebraska surely didn't disappoint. That buck Austin had out in front of him stayed in the bottom and never left that doe. So for the afternoon, Austin is going right back to that blind in hopes that that buck comes back out. Meanwhile, Blaine, Adrian, and myself are headed back out to try and get one of us on a critter. In the first place we decided to go check out was where we spotted that big muley that we found while scouting. Both the whitetails and muleys seem to be locked down pretty hard with their does. He shouldn't be too far from where we saw him last.
Was there more than just 3 in there? 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Out of the 2 on the right, you mean? But I mean, was there more than 3 in that group? I know the one went that way. I thought there was a few more ahead of them. Yeah. This buck and these 2 doe are just standing there. We can see about half their vitals at about 300 yards, and it just doesn't make much sense to try and take that shot. We're gonna wait for him, hopefully, to feed or follow that doe down to that bottom and make about a 200-300 yard circle on him and try and get another angle and hopefully get a shot. It's going easing his way down in.
So we sat there for what seems like hours watching these mule deer crest over the other side of the hill so that we could get an opportunity to sneak around them and get above them. And when they finally do, we have to kick it into 5th gear, get down to this ravine and up the other side. And with this knee injury, it's no easy feat. But the big guy we spotted while scouting is in this group, so it's going to be either him or I getting drug out of here.
Yeah, we'll give you the gun now. I'll use that as a walking stick. All right, thanks. It's not good. Fight on your hands. Oh, that's a briar.
So we get down and up the other side, and Blaine sneaks ahead to try and spot the muleys while I start to get ready, and then Blaine spots them at 80 yards. So now we have to back up and move over 20 more yards and try and get a shot at the big guy.
How far? You want to see him? Yeah. Okay. You want him? He's down. He's down. Blaine, awesome stock. Adrian, what do you think, buddy? We come close on your buck? That was insane. Oh, thank God the knee held out on that one. I think he's my biggest muley ever. I mean, I haven't hunted a lot of muleys, Blaine. That was awesome. Let's go get our hands on him. Nice. He's sweet, man. Oh my, look how that back tine turns. Oh man, look as he rutted up, huh? He was with those does. We're 3/4 of the way through day 1, and I've got a mule deer tag punched, and I don't know what Austin has going on. This has been awesome. You know, spot and stock, especially after this knee injury. Blaine knows these animals. We saw this buck yesterday. We came in here the day before season, scouted these deer out, saw this buck, couldn't find him this morning. We got on a couple other smaller mule deer and let him go. And then we found a whitetail that we were trying to get Adrian on, made a stalk on that, and he outwitted us and got away from us. We think he back around us. And man, we just saw this guy made the stalk, and man, I couldn't ask for a better ending to the first day of this hunt. How about it? That's that one we saw yesterday, and we were scouting on him. We come off that far ridge, down over, up over. Blaine said, I told him, I said, I can walk, I just can't go up or down hills. So we went up and down hills the whole way to this animal. When's the last time I killed on a first day of a trip? I don't think there was one. Let's get this deer taken care of. What an awesome start, huh?
Well, with my muley tagged and in the truck, it was time for us to switch gears back to whitetail. Unfortunately for Austin, he's having a pretty slow sit and not seeing much action. And we're having the same luck looking for a whitetail for Adrian. But luckily, just as the sun starts to set, Milo spots a good 8-point for Adrian to make a stalk on. But with the sun sinking fast, there's no time to wait.
Try and get him within 150, 200 yards of this deer. We got about 15, 20 minutes of light left and a long way to go.
Oh my God! Yes!
Hey, give me 5, man. That was
Holy
awesome. You
crap.
smoked him, man.
Oh.
Yes. That's awesome. I can't believe it. Right here, buddy. You did good. You did really good.
Holy cow.
Let's get your hands on, buddy. We've got some daylight here. Let's get over there. Here, I'll carry that. You walk.
Oh.
Nebraska is the ranked state.
That's a good deer.
Congratulations again.
We knew he was with the doe.
Oh, look at
He was
that.
acting weird and he was looking down here in this bottom. He was down here by this pond here. You
Look
got
at
a good
this.
stock up on him,
Look at that.
fighting.
Yeah.
Heavy deer.
Amazing. I drilled him. I hit him. I really hit him.
Hit him the first time, hair flew. Didn't quite go down, so I told him you better put one more in him just to be sure.
Nice job.
Huh? Great job, guys.
I hit him.
Give me some of that. Awesome.
You got the best mentor in the world in your dad. Bringing you out here in this farm for how many years, taking everybody else out, watching them get their deer. And to be a part of your hunt was something special here today.
This is awesome.
Well, I'd have to say that was another great start to our hunt out here in Nebraska, and my favorite part was being able to be there with Adrian and his father Blaine while he harvested his first whitetail deer. That hunt is truly what spending time in the outdoors with family is all about. And seeing Blaine pass on the hunting tradition to his son Adrian was awesome. Now with that being said, our hunting traditions have never been under attack more than they are right now. So I want to highly encourage each and every one of you to get out and vote. I'm talking about voting at all levels, local, regional, state, and national. Your vote counts. I'm not going to sit here and tell you who to vote for. All I ask is that you vote your values. If you want to be able to pass on the hunting traditions to your kids and grandkids, like Blaine and all of us here at the Bearded Buck have done, the choice is clear. And I bring this up because it's been recently brought to my attention from the great folks over at Hunter Nation that over 50% of all sportsmen are not voting at all. More directly, here in my home state of Pennsylvania, we have over 1.6 million licensed hunters and fishermen in our state. Out of the 1.6 million, over 600,000 of them did not vote at all in the last election. We all need to vote our values. It's a clear choice to us, so I'll wrap up by asking you all to please get out and vote your values to protect the future of this great tradition.
Hey Siri, how do Nebraskans talk?
Cut.
Cut.
Part of your hunt was something special here today.
This is awesome. This is